What up, folks? I am Ultrazilla, and that was the Cyber Bagosaurus screonking us in, I guess. I have a special. I always say that. I have a. These are always special. Ultrazilla lives are always special because I get to talk to you guys. But tonight we're gonna talk some. I got a combo meal of stuff. We're gonna talk some Terror of Kaiju live. I got some new toys to show you guys and a special like haul of the week type of deal. And I'm just gonna, chat about whatever and sort of like a Vlogzilla. It's an all-in-one. I wanted to do a haul of the week. I wanted to do a Vlogzilla, but with Terror of CyberKaiju starting next weekend, I needed to like make sure my videos between tomorrow and Thursday, the pre-CyberKaiju were all done, which gladly I can say that they are. And got some really, really cool stuff in the days ahead of CyberKaiju. So tune in 9 p.m. EST every day is when my videos go up. And for some really cool content, I think, especially tomorrow night, you're going to really want to tune in, especially if you like SH Monster Arts. I got a special video for you guys. It's pretty fun. But the rest of the videos this week are all awesome, really cool toys. So I hope you guys tune in and watch those ahead of CyberKaiju, which I'm already in the process of working on. I was working on it yesterday, last night, and this afternoon. I got 2 videos completely done and are up on YouTube as we speak. And to my other 2 reviews, the filming is all done, but the editing is not yet. So I hope to possibly edit another one tonight, depending on how long I go here and if I get super tired or whatnot. Back there, you can see that's where my desk is. Got a special setup for Terror of CyberKaiju because it is on Halloween weekend. A little bit of a orange and black attack for the background. And I got actually something that I haven't really announced yet. It's not on the actual schedule that I'm reviewing. That it wasn't really my backlog, but it was something that's been on my shelf for years, and I've never reviewed it. I think you guys are going to like it. I'm not going to reveal what it is just yet because I don't know where it's going to fall on the schedule. We're going to talk about the schedule tonight, and we're going to talk about what other folks are doing so far for CyberKaiju, what we got planned. And if you guys want to participate in Terror of CyberKaiju next weekend, it is open to everyone. Terror of CyberKaiju is a kaiju fan event by the fans, for the fans. So we are open to everyone. There is no curation here. You make your kaiju content, whatever it is, whether it's something toy related, movie related, whatever you want, your own artwork, whatever you would like to contribute. All you got to do on whatever social media platform you're on is hashtag it CyberKaiju. And that's it. That's all you got to do. Now, if you want to be involved further than that, you can contact myself or Steven's Toy Reviews, and we can help you put you on the official CyberKaiju schedule, which is it's a YouTube schedule where, if you didn't participate in the first one, where we try to be in every video with you guys, not in the videos, but in the chats, because we ask everybody that participates, if you're doing something for YouTube, to make those videos premieres so everybody in the community can come by and support each other. And that's the whole point, for CyberKaiju. So I wanted to do this live stream, in a week ahead now, because I know there's a lot of questions out there. We've had a few people interested in CyberKaiju, but we don't know where they stand. And so, we would love to hear more from you guys. If you want to contribute and you have any questions here, feel free to ask. I am here for that. Besides doing everything else, I just want to get you guys hyped for it. It's going to be awesome no matter what, between myself, Steven, Scorpio Cesar, Super Mario Zilla, we already have a lot of content that we filled the board with. We're also definitely going to be joined by Figure Mania Show again. He's got a really cool toy photography behind the scenes video coming up. We got Kaiju Live is going to be part of CyberKaiju this time. Their normal auction show is part of our block. It's going to be Sunday night block. So it's kind of like get yourself something cool on the way out of CyberKaiju at Kaiju Live. It's kind of like, the Kaiju Live, the CyberKaiju gift shop in a way. That's how I'm considering it, because it's going to be the final, hangout spot, and it's like a long live stream where they do. And if you've never been a part of it, that's going to be the night to do it, because that's going to be really cool. That's going to be Sunday night at 9 p.m. So a lot of cool stuff happening. There's some folks that, again, have inquired that we hope to are going to be able to join us, including Luminous, who joined us last time as well. So we'll see how it goes. Just want to say hello to the few folks in the chat so far. We got Gadzip, Ghost Tav, and Cliffy K. Hello to all of you guys. Hope you are doing well. Feel free to chat about anything. Ask me about anything. This is a very free and loose Ultrazilla Live tonight. Again, I do have a bunch of things that I want to talk about, but the whole Vlogzilla part of it is, just chatting. I just added that into the title because it was something I wanted to do, and I wanted to talk about, certain things, and about my personal schedule, what's happening here on the channel as well, because that's important to me. Hello, Ultra Ghidorah 2004. Welcome. So one of the things I want to talk about first is, I'll start looking out. I'll start showing you guys some of the stuff that I've gotten. But I want to start from like something I got last week. And that's how I usually do hauls of the weeks. If I miss a week, I'll usually show. But the thing is, I cannot remember what I got last week past this one. And this is one of the last things that came in last week. And this is the Gardener robot it's like the warrior robot, but it's the gardener now from Miyazaki's Castle in the Sky. I got this off of eBay. No, I got this off of Amazon. And it's pretty interesting. Definitely something I'm going to be reviewing soon. It's from a company called Bene something. Cannot read what it says on the back. Okay, it doesn't say. It says Nibi Bariki, but the company is called Bene something. I forget what. But that was something I got last week, and the only thing I could remember that I got last week. Please feel free to check out my Instagram. It's where I post everything that I get. I also got in like a bunch of like DVDs and Blu-rays that I got from Sentai Filmworks on like the mega cheap recently. So there's a little unboxing video just for that. So I'm obviously not going to show that stuff here, and I put it on my Ultrazilla Instagram account. So Gadzip asked a good question. I'll pop that up. So where can we contact you for CyberKaiju? You can contact me either on my Facebook page through the messaging on my Facebook page if you want, or you could just email me at ultrazillatoys@yahoo.com. There is also an official CyberKaiju email, and I can't recall what Steven said it is. I believe Steven is out of town right now, so that's why I'm doing this one. And so definitely contact me. And yeah, CyberKaiju is next weekend. It is October 30th through November 1st. Starting at 4 p.m. on Steven's channel. It's going to start on Steven's channel at 4 p.m. is going to be the kickoff video. And then we are going to go from there. And I'm going to show you guys what we got on schedule so far a little bit later. It's going to be very cool, though. Again, we got a lot of cool content, a lot of toy content right now, mostly toy content, because the main players involved are toy channels, but I am going to be doing something that's a little bit special. Oh, Cliffy, you're out of collecting again. Oh man, I hear you, dude. I'm actually thinking about slowing down a little bit myself. You wouldn't guess it right now, but yeah, I'm gonna be slowing down a little bit, you know, in the coming months, and I'm hoping to slow down to a point in the future where I could take, let's say, February completely off. That's where it's seeming, because I already like have pre-orders for January that I don't want to cancel. So it's gonna be one of those things where I hope to have like a full solid month off, and that's when I started my break last year. Well, this year, so I kind of want to do that again. But yeah, if you guys have ideas that you need to, you know, want to run by us, whatever you want to do, let me know. You can let me know right here in the chat. You know, if I think something is cool for CyberKaiju, but let me tell you, it is all cool, guys. Everything and anything you want to do Kaiju related is all good. And remember, it's coming on Halloween weekend, so you can have some extra fun with that. Which I am, you know, like a few of the things that I'm doing are very related. And I realize that I actually don't need this because, whew, that feels a lot better, because I'm not talking to anybody. That's much better. Yeah. So it's going to be really cool. We got a lot of things going on, but time to show you some more toys that I picked up. And these guys go hand in hand. It's like, oh, where are you? There we go. Kind of, sort of. This is all backwards, and it always is. So I got Spider-Man and Venom from Marvel Legends this week. This is the new Retro Spidey, which is like their new Spidey body. And the movie Venom. These are the first two Marvel Legends that I've picked up all year. I didn't want to buy Marvel Legends anymore, but they brought me back in. Mostly because I've been so like loving the old Pizza Spidey again that I really just wanted to check out their new Spidey and see, you know, how that shaped up. And I'll leave my full thoughts for my review, which is probably going to be the week after CyberKaiju, just to cleanse the palate, do some non-Kaiju stuff in the week after CyberKaiju, maybe. I might throw something Kaiju in there just so you guys don't go crazy. But this guy he's sort of Kaiju-ish. Kaiju-ish, that sounds funny. Venom is always cool in my opinion, and this is a good one. This one is a good one. I can tell you that right now. I got some interesting thoughts regarding that other Spider-Man, but this, oh man, you know, this is something I got the week before that is just sitting here and I didn't even think of. I forgot. This is the McFarlane Toys Ultramarine, and this looks phenomenal, guys. This is another review I hope to do the week after CyberKaiju. This is beautiful. It's chunky. It's awesome. You know, I skipped out on the Bandai because I knew this was coming out, and I was like, why should I spend crazy amounts of money on the Bandai when McFarlane's doing these big, chunky toys? So, yeah, this is amazing. I forgot I got this, and that was the week before, so like that Robo Warrior. Gadzip, I got your email. I just wanted to let you know I got your email, and I will be checking it after the stream tonight. Okay. Ooh, my camera is falling down. So let's see what you guys are talking about before we move on to anything else. Ghosts got Chogok and Gao Gai Gar. Very cool. Very, very awesome. Did you see that they are doing Gordion next? First time in the line they're doing Gordion. It's GX95 Gordion. You know, I know folks that were really into the old Godaiken line are really into this release. I don't think I'm gonna get it because MSRP is over $300. just gotta maneuver my legs just a little bit. Oh, and I can grab this guy. So I got this in hand. Preview one of my CyberKaiju reviews. My first CyberKaiju review is going to be a double review of these DST Venomates. These are the glow-in-the-dark ones, so it's a fun review. So that's going to be part of CyberKaiju. That's the first video I got done. An easy video to get done, but I'm going to have 2 videos up Friday, a live stream, and here's, you know, we started saying this last week when I was talking to Steven. We're going to have a live stream Halloween party on my channel Saturday night, next Saturday night, same time, same channel, and same bad time, same bad channel at 9 p.m. EST here. I'm going to have as many guests as I possibly can. Maybe, you know, have people come in and out, but it's going to be like one of those like closing party type of deals, even though it's not going to be the closing night. It's going to be, and now my hair's messed up from my thing and my headphones I took off. That's okay. My hair is always a mess. So we're going to be doing that on Saturday night. So please join us there. That should be a lot of fun. If you liked our closing thing last year, it's going to be something along those lines with maybe some costumes. How about that? Oh man, I wish NECA would re-release the Pacific Rim figures, do some ultimate Pacific Rim figures, get back that license. We could use awesome Pacific Rim figures, ultimate versions of them. That would be my suggestions. And now I will reveal one of my other videos. If you didn't see my thing with Steven, I am doing a my own personal top 5 Kaiju franchises that NECA should tackle now that they lost Godzilla. So tune in for that next week. I believe that's going to be my final video of the weekend, is going to be that one. So tune in for that. You know, it's going to be interesting. I got some, I've thought of some very interesting ones to include there. So it should be a lot of fun. But yeah, I would love to see them do an Ultimate Pacific Rim line. That will not be part of what what I will be talking about in that video. Thoughts on the blonde Mafix, Ben Reilly, and Azrael? They look cool. They both look cool. But I don't think I'm going to be getting them. I definitely won't be getting them. I'm kind of out, even though like I just got some superhero figures. I am definitely, I don't want to say definitely. I am right now, definitely right now, out on any like import Star Wars or superhero figures. I just don't want to spend the money on them. Like Marvel Legends, Star Wars Black Series, lines like that. McFarlane's lines are doing great when it comes to the superheroes. I just don't feel like I should. Cliffy. Do not ever worry about that, man. I appreciate your support all the years. Godzip, I don't know. Like I put we've put the call out there to anybody. Whoever wants to join us can. I would love for Dale Doom to come join us. That would be amazing. You know, like I love the guy's work. He does amazing work in this field for our community. I would love for him to be a part of it. I have had no real time this time to go out and try to recruit anybody to do this. Anybody that wants to join up, though, can. All they got to do is hashtag it CyberKaiju, and if you want to again get on our schedule, our official schedule, then you contact us and let us know. But I would love for him to be part of it for sure. And that would be very, very cool. Scroll. Yeah, again, the Pacific Rim NECA, reunion would be amazing. But I did talk about McFarlane already twice. And did I talk about him twice? Yes. I mentioned them again. And I want to talk about them one more time right now because just today, well, let's show this first. I got in another Raw 10 figure, and I got in Frenzy, which, I didn't take out the little comic thing. So this is the shark. We're going to look at it in 1 second. This is really a CyberKaiju for reals. Let's see. Let's see what this thing shows us. It's got all these little cool posters with art by Jeff Zorno. The Zorno must be destroyed. You guys should know him well if you're, if you know Godzilla comics and Godzilla art and cons and stuff. Very nice. If you didn't know, he did the art for all of these. So these are very, very cool. They have that upside down, kind of, sort of. That and then that. So Jeff Zorno, he's a friend of mine. And here is the figure, which I'm going to tell you guys, I am impressed. I mean, okay, one of the reviews you're going to see this week is of Mega Cygor here. Speaking of CyberKaiju. That review is done and on the channel and ready to go. I believe that's the review right before CyberKaiju starts. And that could have been part of CyberKaiju, obviously. But this shark is incredible. Frenzy. Look at this thing. How awesome is this? And I got to say, I think McFarlane is going to have a lot of figures on my tops of the year list. Not just this Raw 10 stuff, but like that Ultramarine is really good. Some of their DC stuff that I picked up early on in the year is really, really nice. I've already started making my preliminary list of stuff that I love. But this is amazing. $20 for this. And wow. Super, super, super cool. I'm always King Kong. Let me tell you, buddy. I'm always going to be getting King Kong toys. King Kong is one of my big jams. And I will always, always feature Kong toys here on the channel. If you guys saw, actually, one of the other things I got was that little mini Kong. I do not know where it is right now. It's here somewhere. It's in my craziness on my review desk because I know it was part of one of the size comparisons, I believe, for the CyberKaiju stuff. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be getting more King Kong toys. Obviously, whatever is not released yet. We got Tamashii Nations coming up in 2 weeks now. 2 weeks now. The Tamashii Nations event is going to happen, and I could bet you money that something GVK is going. And I'm sweating in here. I forgot to put on my fan. I forget when I talk, I get really hot like this. Talking live makes me sweat in here. GVK toys, I'm almost positive is going to be at least previewed, like teased at the Tamashii event. So you got to expect some stuff from them. A Skullcrawler, a new Godzilla, a Kong, any of that stuff. I'm going to be expecting some sort of preview of in the next week. We're going to get more Playmate stuff, no doubt. And I'm always on the lookout for older stuff, like some more weird, quirky stuff, like some bootleg stuff that I've seen that are like so different than the originals that they're almost third-party toys instead of bootlegs. They're the type of bootlegs where you cannot mistake them for the original. And those are the type of toys, bootleg toys, that I like the best, because I don't like toys that really try to copy so much that they try to fool you into buying their toy instead of the original. I think that's not cool. But when they tweak that stuff is when I like it. And those are the types of like bootleg toys that I would like to get. And I know there's a few out on the market. Shout out to Atomic Vinyl Reviews. Another person I'd like to be part of CyberKaiju because he's doing a lot of cool stuff. Hopefully he could be part of CyberKaiju, and that would be cool. But yeah, if you check out his channel, he's had a couple recently that I want to get personally, but there's so much official stuff coming out right now that I've been like very, very tight with what I'm getting, kind of, sort of. Luminous, what's up? I spoke about you earlier and my hopes that you will be part of CyberKaiju once again. That'll be very, very cool. Let's see. Hey, Ultra, can you review the SH Monster Arts Biollante and Mecha King Ghidorah for CyberKaiju? I cannot. Mostly because my 4 reviews, I'm having 4 reviews that weekend, are all filmed at this point. And I need to move on to filming that NECA video I was talking about, what kaiju figures NECA should make now that Godzilla's gone, my follow-up to Steven's video. So I got to concentrate on that, finish off my CyberKaiju stuff. I was hoping to get it done because I've had all the reviews for this coming week completely done, all the videos for this coming week completely done since last weekend. So I was doing really, really good, but this weekend it was just kind of, I ground to a halt while I was trying to plan out how my room, how the setup was going to look for CyberKaiju. The only thing I did is I put together a new opening. It's the same theme that I have, and the same kind of, the same theme altogether, with panning around the room, but with new shots and a little bit of a different filter just to make it feel a little different. And that goes into my thumbnail photo. So that's going to start on CyberKaiju. So I worked on that this week, trying to figure out how I wanted to do. I wanted to change up my opening just a little bit. So that's what I came up with while doing. I had a lot of actual work this week, so I was like really tired otherwise. So yeah, that's the ones you are talking about. And I want to say something about this because, again, tomorrow night's video is SH Monster Arts related. So please stop by again tomorrow night at 9 p.m. EST to check that out. I would, as I was doing that video, it made me realize, man, most of my SH Monster Arts collection came out before I started Ultrazilla. And I've gone back and reviewed very little of the other ones. So you can bet Ultra Ghidorah 2004 and anybody else that's ever wondered, I will, as time allows, go, because I got to do new stuff that comes in, whether it's new or old. The stuff that's already not the stuff that's not shelved is usually the first things I want to review. That becomes my backlog and whatever before the stuff that's on the shelves. But I will start mixing in stuff that I've never reviewed from SH Monster Arts because I should have reviews of those up. My thoughts of those should be up. So whatever I haven't reviewed, especially Biollante, especially Mecha King Ghidorah, yeah, those are things that I want to review in the future. So stay tuned. If you're not a subscriber, stay tuned. There will be more SH Monster Arts from previous years reviewed here on the channel for sure. Yeah, I think a Skullcrawler from Monster Arts would be great, and I have to say that I think that's gonna be something that they're going to do. I'd be surprised, if they didn't. There's going to be a Mega Kong in the Playmates Godzilla versus Kong line. It has a gimmick. Where was that info from, King Kong? King Kong has the inside scoop here. I would like to see it. Don't get me wrong. I would like to see it. Did you guys watch my Roaring Kong review of the Playmates line from 2005? That's something I'm looking forward. I'm trying to get the Mega Kong from that line. I had an offer for that for one, and it didn't work out. So I might, if I can find one in the future, that's something I would like to get. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. True. Isn't a giant gorilla already a gimmick? You are right. Luma says, we hope to be part of CyberKaiju. G4 recently got some cool items, but we still have to make the reviews. I hear how that goes. again, hopefully you guys can. That would be very, very cool. You know, if you guys could join. Another thing I got this week. Let's do something like that again. I went back and got Godzilla 2014 from NECA. I haven't opened this yet. In the box. Now, I have this already. I have the original version from the clamshell. However, they painted this one differently. So I felt like I needed to go back and get it. You know, not as a personal completionist, because I'm not. But because because there's no more NECAs really to review that's coming out. So I feel like I would like to try to review stuff that might be of interest to folks because it's a little bit different. So I got that one. At the same time, I got Venom from Target.com because I wasn't going to get it without getting something else because I wanted the free shipping. Otherwise, I don't know. It wasn't really worth it. What monsters are going to be in the CyberKaiju event? Well, stay tuned. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. I'm going to preview what we have coming up. Yeah. 1998 would be awesome. I doubt we're going to get one, but it would be awesome. Our pal Tom Twist from 9 Model Sim is actually making a G998. I think it's a statue though, but it looks gorgeous. So I'm definitely gonna try to get that. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate the support. I've been digging doing them. They're a lot of fun. I love toys for their toyetic aspects. You know, like I don't care if a toy doesn't have a lot of articulation. I don't care if it's like not detailed. I just love toys, guys. Like high end, low end. I'm such a toy fiend. Since I was a little kid, I've always been fascinated with toys, and to be able to do this is a lot of fun for me. You know, like like growing up, I had like, and most kids did, right? I was massively interested in comics, massively interested in toys, and massively interested in movies. I actually went to high school for film. I went to the School of Visual Arts. But halfway through, I decided I just didn't like the process of filmmaking as much as I thought I would. And I switched over to my other love, comics, and I've stuck that, ever since. And I've always drawn my own comics. But with toys, it was always the collecting aspect of it. But being in comics afforded me an opportunity to get to know a lot of the toy business because when I finally got to work at DC Comics, and I worked there for 8+ years. I got to know a DC Direct very well, and I have a lot of good friends that were there. And I've said this story before, but I got to know a lot of ins and outs of that business, and that's why I was like, when I went freelance, I was like, I want to do something with toys. I want to collect toys a lot again, and I want to do something with it because I feel like I know stuff more than I did before. And also through my great relationship with Muteki Sales, I've got to know a lot of like the retailer business, the distribution parts of it, which I already knew a lot about that stuff. A lot that goes on in manufacturing through my time working at DC. So with all those aspects and my own creative aspects from working in comics and, being a comic creator and doing a lot of like character design, these are all the reasons why I started Ultrazilla and, like feel good about talking about this stuff. And, the more folks that support like, Luminous, and all of you guys, the more it like heartens me because it's hard, man. It's hard. YouTube is tough. And I was talking to Scorpio Cesar today about this stuff, like doing what you want on YouTube is really hard because the algorithm pushes you in certain directions, and that kind of sucks, you know. But I try to stay true to myself, and I try to stay true to what I love, and I hope people respond more and more because I hope that comes through. You know, like I just do my best. You know, like do my best with the time that I have to do it here. Like I just do my best with it. And you know, I hope it comes through in the content and the amount of content that I put forward. So thank you, Luminous, for saying glad to see you. That, you know, whenever anybody says, you know, they're happy with what I'm doing, that makes me really, really happy. Oh, you saw Mega Kong with the leaks from the Hong Kong Toy Fair. Oh, from like last year, yeah. I forgot what was part of it. I remember some of those pics, but not all of them. I don't recall a Kong with a gimmick because they weren't like not like super close up anyway. They were all really blurry, so it was one of those things, you know. Yeah, I would love to have a Muto from Bandai. That would be fantastic. I don't know if it's ever going to happen, but it'd be really, really cool. I know that this guy is not a CyberKaiju. Can you do a review on Orga? Okay, well, let's... CyberKaiju just means it's kaiju content on the internet. That's all it means. And of course, there's there's this guy here, the our CyberKaiju Cyberbagasaurus, which was designed by Steven's wife, Miranda, who's an amazing artist. You can check her out on @Scorpio Scribe on Instagram. But she did that. This is my little contribution to just tonight, maybe a little Terror of CyberKaiju logo that I did personally just for fun, because that's what I do. You know, like if I can contribute a little bit of fun that way, you know, I thought it was fun to do, so I did it, and I put it up here, you know, for at least this Ultrazilla live. But yeah, so that's really what it's about. Orga, I only have one Orga in my collection, and luckily he's in arm's reach here. And that is the X Plus 25 centimeter, amazing, big Orga, which was within my top 5 of best of the year last year. I can't remember which one it was. Maybe number 4? Maybe number 2 even. Or 3. It was one of those. But it was in my top 5 of the best of the year last year, and it is gorgeous. This is the only Orga I have in my collection, and I've done this review already, so please feel free to check, you know, the search, you know, for that. King Kong, that's okay, man. I have the pics from there. I could just check them out. There's no problem. And at this point, I kind of want to be surprised again. I don't really want to go backwards to look at that stuff, you know, like the leaks. I don't care. Like, you know, there were blurry pictures and then it weren't good pictures. And at this point, we're getting very close. Remember, it's almost November. There's events coming up where, you know, these things are going to be revealed anyway. The movie's coming out and more stuff has to get out there. So I messed up tonight, and I've launched my organizing Ultrazilla's Toys SH Monster Arts edition tonight instead of tomorrow. Nice job, Ultrazilla. That is too funny. I had no idea that I did that. So once this is done, feel free to go check that out. Feel free to go check that out anyway, if you want. But that was my video for tomorrow night, and it's up now. I think I remember I actually recorded that and put that up before before I decided to do this live. So I think it was just in the next spot that was open and I never switched it. Oh, well. So I'm going to, I have a video that's already done. That's was going to be the video after CyberKaiju, which is also Kaiju related. And that's going to go up tomorrow night. So I'm good. It's good to work ahead if you want to try to do a schedule on YouTube like this. What I'm desperately trying to keep, every night, 9 p.m. EST. Apparently it is 2 tonight. So, hey, extra content for you guys. Because I just got a message that the video is up. So I hope you enjoy it. My surprise is ruined. It's an Organizing Ultrazilla Toys where I organize my SH Monster Art shelves. So, yeah, it is one of those things that happens. I messed up, but that's okay. You wonder when they are going to come out. They are going to come out soon. I don't know when. Playmates has been all over the place. They kind of just start dropping, and then we just start knowing that they're out there because somebody found them. There's no like official announcement ever. So, could be any time. Christmas is coming, though. People like to make money. Remember that. Christmas is coming. So I would, I would think that, things are coming. Nostalgic in the house. Thank you, sir. To keep the reviews coming. Good, sir. Always a fan of your channel. Likewise, I hope you come back soon. But enjoying, what you're doing, on your Instagram. And, the most important part is enjoying your art, man. Yeah, man, I know. You love toys too. High and cheapo ones. Naz, I'm going to ask you right now, buddy. I know you've been off of YouTube a little bit, but I want you to be a guest soon to kind of talk about that and talk about toys in general sometime maybe next month. That cool? Maybe, if you're still here. Not to put you on the spot, but I would like to. And you should check out Naz's channel anyway, because he's got a great backlog of stuff now. A lot of like toy hunting and a lot of like flea market finds, a lot of cool stuff, and a lot of his art, which he's a fantastic artist. So definitely check out Naz's channel. And Naz, now that my video for tomorrow night is going to be switched to something I had planned for a week from now, but that's okay because I'm just moving it. I actually, cool, Naz. I actually shout you out on my video from tomorrow night too. Kind of, sort of. Check that out. But it's a video you're gonna like. So it becomes a separate kind of, and a video that I haven't done in quite a while. So thank you, sir. Yeah, I will be in touch and we'll work that out. Okay, let me just hide that. Okay, so what didn't I show? Okay, so this is going to be something that is going to be one of my CyberKaiju reviews that I got this week. At the beginning of the week, I got this in. I got it specifically, I kind of wanted it for a while. It's been out for a couple of years, but I specifically got it now to include it in this like holiday CyberKaiju event. And that is the Bandai Premium Frankenstein from Frankenstein Conquers the World. How cool is that? Kind of, sort of cool. I don't know. If you dig, look at that face. How can you not love that face? Can you focus? I don't know if this camera focuses good, this webcam. It's very focused on me. But this is pretty cool. Way overpriced, but it's a Bandai Premium, and all these things are. But this guy is super, super interesting. And I completed the filming of this review this afternoon. I still got to put it together. But I completed it, and it will be out sometime next weekend for CyberKaiju. And then I got one other. Oh, no, actually. Well, this guy is one of the other reviews I did. Now, if you don't know what this is from Hop Toys, High on Plastic. This thing is huge. Hop Toys, this is the from the movie Robot Monster. This is the Roman, but this is done in what's called a static signal color scheme, and it's actually clear like translucent, but it has like sparkly glitter throughout, and it's got a glow in the dark skull. It's very cool. I actually won this on Kaiju Live, who are going to be part of CyberKaiju. I won this in a giveaway they were doing because this is a Kaiju Live exclusive, this colorway. So this massive beast of a thing is going to be part of CyberKaiju next weekend because, again, creepy, it's a monster. You know, that's what it's all about. I should try to buy the dinosaurs from Playmates Kong line. They're kind of pricey, and I'm not sure I want them. Like, you know, so I don't know. We got to see. There's a lot of other Kong toys out there that I might want before that. We got to see. I've looked into them before, but I don't know. Some of the things I'm looking for Kong-wise is like some of the old X Plus stuff. Well, and yes, review them. It goes without saying. Anything I buy is up for a review. You know. So yeah. Oh, hello, Ethan. He's sort of new to my channel, but I found it when I followed you on Instagram. Your content is awesome. Thank you so much. Love your collection and how you collect Marvel Legends too. Thanks. I mean, you know, like I said it earlier, but Spidey, Retro Spidey, and Venom were movie Venom, which is very nice. I do like movie Venom. Like the first two Marvel Legends I've bought this year, which is crazy because I was buying a lot of Marvel Legends before that, but I needed to quit on something, and Marvel Legends was like one of those things that weren't getting as many hits as some of the other stuff, so it kind of helped in that decision making. But glad to get these two. We'll see how it goes. You know, Marvel always has a special place in my heart because I grew up a Marvel kid. Even though I worked at DC, I grew up a Marvel kid. So yeah. Since you like the good figures, will I be getting like Gamra from the older series? Like, wait, what are we talking about? I'm lost. Maybe you're not talking to me. Zoid. Okay, the good Zoids. I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm gonna go backwards on Zoids. Kind of want to stick to Zoids Wild. I flirted with getting some model kits, but I got so many model kits that I'd rather stick to Zoids Wild. Those are easy builds. And they're fun, and my son likes it because we have the video game now, and he likes the anime. Actually, when I left the apartment, he was watching the new episodes that went up on Netflix. So I probably won't be getting older Zoids, but newer Zoids, yes. And the Zero Grizzers review is done, and another review you will see this week. So but Ethan 221, thank you for you know, coming to the channel and subscribing. That's very, very cool. NECA should make King Kong figures. They just made one. More King Kong figures. Sure, I would like to see that. I would definitely like to see it. I really want to see a 76 Kong. I really, really want to see that. I want to see somebody make it, and because it's a darker Kong of a darker movie, that would be a perfect NECA to do. And I can't recall if that was something I had planned for my NECA Kaiju that NECA should do video. I have a list of stuff that was on there that I was thinking about talking about, but not sure. I don't know. But definitely, I agree. They should make more Kong figures. Do it. Get some licenses there. So I think that's everything except a box of stuff that came in today. And I've talked about Kaiju Live already tonight. But I won some stuff on the last show last weekend. I won three things back to back to back. And they're all the same theme. I got some Trendmasters. Gamra foes. I got Zigra. Maybe it's better like that. Zigra. Still in package. All of them I got between. I can't remember which is which. I think Zigra I got for $35. And then Jiger, I got for, I believe this was the one I got the cheapest for $27. And Gauss, this was the most expensive one. Somebody was really bidding against me a lot for $40, but not that much. But he quit. You know, not after I bid $40, he quit. So yeah, 3 of the Gamras from the Trendmasters 90 series, which I had none of when that was out back then. And last year I picked up, where is he? Right here. Gamra himself from Kaiju Live. So it's fitting that I got 3 others. Now, after that, I won sometime this week. No, I didn't win. I eBayed an offer for $20, also in box, the Giron. So I got this one, but it's the one that roars. So I believe they're all the same size. I don't think the sizes are different, but it's just the one that roars for $20, which usually goes for more than these. But I got that. So the only villain that I'm missing is Virus here. So, and then I'd have like, one of every one of these guys, either the roaring one or the not roaring one. It doesn't matter. There's the same sculpt. It's just some of them they put electronics in. And the Gamra is the roaring one. So yeah, I would like to get them all at this point because why not? Like I've already gotten most of the line, and all of them were unexpected. I wasn't really looking for them, but both when they had up that Gamra, I was like, I am bidding on that till I win, and I think I paid like 60 something bucks for that, so it was a little more than I wanted to. But that was a roaring one, and that goes for around that much. These guys were a lot cheaper. They're not the roaring ones, so I'm glad I didn't pay more than I did. And it kind of all counterbalances with Giron because I only paid $20 for that one, which is awesome. And that's a roaring one. So very good. Yes, they're way more expensive than they were when they came out in the 90s, but that was the 90s. It is 2020. So I'm glad to get them for the prices I did get them. And that is everything that I've picked up. That's like the whole of the week section is done. Now, funny enough, and I'll show it again here. The Shark Boy here was part of an order where I decided after I reviewed Cygor, and again, that review comes out this coming week on the channel. After I reviewed Cygor, I was like, you know what, man? Cygor turned out so good that I was like, and these are so perfect for the channel, like for me to review, that I was like, I had to go back in and get them, and Walmart.com finally put them up for actual order and not like some crazy back pre-order from they originally came out in stores like months ago. So finally they had them in stock. That's what I was waiting for. I was like, I'm not doing this pre-order BS with them anymore. In stock, all 3 of them, and I ordered them in one order, but they're all coming separately. So this guy came in today. Tomorrow, the snake one comes in, and then the raptor one didn't even ship yet. So I don't know what's up with that, but it didn't ship yet. But expect those on the channel. And, again, Cygor goes up this week. So in the coming weeks, I'll be mixing them in. I like to mix it up every day because too many things in a row kind of I think bores people out. So I like to mix up what I'm doing whenever I can. What is my favorite kaiju from the Gamra series? I want to say, Giron, because he was so ridiculous with his knife head and the ninja stars that came out of his head. I love it. Legion as well. Yeah, it's Legion, like the normal way how to spell Legion. Is probably my second favorite, and that's from the newer series. Gauss is always awesome. I always love Gauss, like classic. you know, so I never have a problem with Gauss. I always loved Gauss, but like when I was a kid, I loved Euron. I loved that kaiju, and I still think I love it. And I got to say, I'm really happy that I got that Trendmasters one, but I want a classic one as well. I really want some classic representation of that kaiju because the classic one is the one I fell in love with. So this Trendmasters one is cool, and I like that I've gotten this line, but you know, it's the old Showa ones that I'm like I grew up with, and that's what I love the most. Hello, Daring Gill. Nice to see you here. Thank you for commenting on all the videos that you do, and everybody that does. Guys, the more you can comment on my videos, the more that would help me out, help me through the algorithm. It's like one of those things where the more people that like videos and comment on videos, the more people YouTube shows my videos to. So it's one of those, you know, we always like complain about the algorithm, but it's kind of self-propagating in that way. Like the more, you know, interaction there is on a particular video, the more that video gets around. And the more that video gets around, then the next video might get around, and so on and so forth. So for anybody that follows me, that likes my content, like, comment, subscribe. I say it in every video. That would be awesome. Sharing would be amazing as well. I don't expect people to go out of their way to share my videos, but if you come by and comment and enjoy the content, and you know, hit that like button, you know, that's really, really cool to me. And I do really appreciate it. Do you think Shin Godzilla needs a sequel? Do you think it should be a standalone movie? I think it should be a standalone movie. Shin Godzilla is very popular, but I don't want another Shin Godzilla. I really don't. And I've never felt... While I think Shin Godzilla is cool, and I have plenty of Shin Godzillas in my collection, like, there's part of me that always wanted, like a more traditional Godzilla to come along and fight it, because I felt like that was like too evil of a Godzilla to be Godzilla. Like even like the 54 or any of the bad guy Godzillas, I feel like they were never that bad, and they were more forces of nature. And even though Shin Godzilla is supposed to be a force of nature, like I don't feel it. Like I don't feel that at all. I felt like it had an evil to it that I didn't like. That I like, but I didn't like all at the same time. If you understand what I'm trying to say, you know what, man? I would love to see Legendary Godzilla versus Shin Godzilla. How about that? Who would like to see that? Give me a yay and nay. You want to see Legendary Godzilla versus Shin Godzilla? How would that matchup work out? I think that would be very interesting. But I don't want a sequel to Shin Godzilla. Leave it alone. The ending is open-ended. It makes your mind go in a lot of different directions. And I think that's cool. I think that's a good way to go. Leave it to yourself. Yeah, man. How cool is that thing? I know you posted pics of these on Instagram today, too. The Raw 10, I cannot recommend it enough. I cannot believe how good these figures are for the price they are. The Shark and Cygor are both $20. The Snake and Raptor, which I don't have in hand yet, so I can't judge on how big they are only $10 each. Let me tell you, like, the detail alone is worth more. It is insane how good they are. Thank you, sir. I would love for you to be in the comments more. I will try to get more robots out there. I have a couple of robot videos started. I mean, there's some robotic stuff coming up this week as well that I've mentioned. But I have a metal build video started. And metal build? Yes, a metal build video started. And no, I'm sorry, a high metal video started. And a Soul of Chogokin video started. So in the next few weeks, should be more robots coming up. Thank you for stopping by, Ultra Ghidorah. I appreciated all the questions and the participation. Do you think Kong Skull Island needs a sequel after Godzilla vs. Kong? Well, here's what I think is happening, guys. I don't think Toho is renewing the license with Legendary. My personal opinion. I know Toho wants to get on with their movies more, their live-action movies, and I think they're going to. I think the partnership with Legendary is going to come to an end, and that's why Legendary has been like introducing more and more of their own kaiju. Toho's licenses are super expensive, and this is something I know from fact. Why do I know from fact? Because I once was part of a pitch team with a company that pitched for the license for Godzilla to make comics between Dark Horse's license and IDW's license. And we were close. They liked the ideas, which were mine. And because I was writing comics back then. And the company I worked with balked at the licensing fees. They were really high. There was like no way around it. We were trying to work out some like deals, back end deals. It wasn't working, man. So, oh well. I had some really cool Godzilla ideas, guys. Anywho, but that's neither here nor there. I don't think Legendary is. I think Godzilla is leaving the Legendary universe after this movie. I think at the end of this movie, Godzilla is gonna die, and King Kong will be crowned King Kong, and he will be the new king of the monsters. And future movies are gonna be with Kong. So I think there's gonna be plenty of Kong sequels because I think the Legendary. I could be wrong, and you know what? I hope I am wrong because I've enjoyed the Godzilla ones. But I really think that's what's gonna happen if you know Toho really backs out of this, which has kind of been a rumor, and it kind of sort of makes sense if they want to get back to doing their own movies. You know what I'm saying? I know they did Shin Godzilla in that time, and they have an anime series coming out, but too much Godzilla is a little bit confusing, you know. Like, I think it's bad, especially live. You know, when you have live action movies kind of competing against each other. I think it's gonna be interesting. But that's my thoughts on it. I think that's what's gonna be happening. I think Kong is gonna be the flag bearer going forward after this movie. So we'll see how it goes. But I think he's gonna need some backup, and little turtle that we've mentioned here would be a nice backup. It really would be. Tim asks, what is my favorite SH Monster Arts figure? I would reveal that, but I do have a top 10 my top 10 SH Monster Arts figures video in the planning stages. So something I want to do coming soon, and hopefully by the end of the year, so might be my Christmas gift to you guys is that video. So I can't really answer that right now because I want it to be a surprise. Do I think Anguirus will be in Godzilla versus Kong? Chris is asks. I do not. If he is, Anguirus is one of my favorite favorite Toho monsters, so I would love it. Daring Gill, I answered your question, but yes, I think Godzilla is going to die. Auntie Summers from Instagram, good to see you here. Big fan, thank you. You made me buy the Ultraman anime figure. It's a great figure, right? So good to see you here on the channel. Luminous S, have I heard anything about how DC is doing? The recent layoffs seem pretty extreme. How are the people who got laid off doing? Now, I think a lot of those layoffs, not all of them, but a lot of the folks are getting laid off slowly. So I think a lot of them had some time. I could be wrong about that. But I haven't heard an extreme ton, to tell you the truth. The bulk, I haven't worked with DC in over a year now. My last book with them was Female Furies and The Batman Who Laughs. And after that, they haven't asked me to do anything else. I don't, you know, there's a lot of letterers out there. So I've mostly been working with 2 companies in that time. AWA, which stands for Artists, Writers, Artisans, who also do Upshot Studios. So I've been working with them almost full time. Their line of books is fantastic, and I've been doing a large portion of their books. So really go check those books out if you can. Help support me. And as well as I've been working with Dark Horse Comics and Burger Books, you know, which is an imprint of Dark Horse Comics. So I've been working with them as well. So hopefully I can expand on that, you know, going forward. I always like expanding. Hopefully I could get back working with DC again. We'll see. I haven't contacted them because they've got a lot of stuff going on, you know, and I've been busy working with the companies I am working with. And it's, you know, while you plan for the future, it's also kind of unfair to overbook yourself, you know, so I never want to do that. And I want to be fair to the clients I do work with. So I try to do as much, you know, work with them as possible. But I want to work on some kaiju books. So let's get that going. I think Kong needs more toys. Kong always needs more toys, yes. Why does Godzilla have more toys than Kong? Because Godzilla's more popular than Kong. Worldwide, you know, so Scorpio is working tonight. He said he might stop in on the channel. Yo, you came here from Steven. What's up? Hi. Steven, I believe, is mirroring my live. So if you're watching this on Steven's, I cannot see your chats. So I can only look at one chat at one time. So if you, I totally forgot about that actually, to mention that. But Steven is running, you know, streaming this as well. So, you know, people that want to know about CyberKaiju can, you know, ask me. So if you have asked a question about CyberKaiju on Steven's video, come over here and ask in this chat, because I can't answer questions from that chat because I can't see that completely right now. So yeah, but welcome to Godzilla channel. Stop by, subscribe. I only put out the most related content, kaiju content on the net. And you know, that's fight me. That anybody wants to fight me, they can. But you know, just go back and look. My thoughts on Mechagodzilla being GVK. He's definitely in GVK. That, I mean, I feel like that cat is kind of out of the bag, right? He's definitely in GVK in some form, and I think it's going to be interesting, for sure. For sure, I think it's gonna be interesting. I can't wait to see it. So I would like them to put it out now. What are your thoughts, guys? Do people want to wait, you know, as long as possible to see it in theaters, or do you just want them to release it video on demand? Because I want them to release a video on demand. Give me a Christmas gift already. I want to see this movie. You know, enough with like backing it up. I really want to see this movie. So yeah, I was subscribed. I'm not anymore. Oh. Okay, you don't know what happened. Okay, well, subscribe again. I don't know. I don't think I've done anything offensive to anybody except for, you know, people that like to argue with me every once in a while. You know, like there's a lot of channels that just let stuff go. I am not one of those channels. So if you act not cool to me, you're gonna know about it. You know, I am born and raised in Brooklyn, and I do not take any BS. And I am not a kid as well. So I have a ton of experience to back myself up in any fight ever. So, you know, like just putting it out there. You know, King Kong says he wishes people would like Kong more than Godzilla. I love Kong, but I will say I am more of a Godzilla fan. I grew up on Godzilla. Godzilla, Gamra, King Kong. Love them all, though. You know, I would like to see more of them as much as possible. Imagine Mechanicon. I would love to see a new Mechanicon. That would be very, very, very cool. And yeah, I would like to see, more, video on demand of this stuff. So yeah, that'd be very, very cool. I think maybe they're going to use a Kiryu idea for Mechagodzilla and GVK because of the skeleton of Dagon. Hey, that's a total possibility and not a bad theory at all. I like that theory actually, Chris. That's a really cool theory. One, I didn't even think about that. That's a very good theory. Highly possible. Highly possible. We shall see what happens. I think Godzilla is gonna be our very own CyberKaiju, honestly, because there's that Godzilla with the red stuff on his back that looks kind of robotic. And I believe that's after Godzilla gets his spines broken by Kong in an earlier fight. So yeah, I think that's something that's gonna happen for sure. So I've talked about CyberKaiju a bit, and I've said I was gonna talk about what we got going on, and I really should talk about that a little bit. So this is our schedule thus far. This is my own personal spreadsheet. So something I wanted to go over. You see a lot of stuff is filled in already, and we've left a lot of spaces here, so you guys want to join up, come be on the stream, be on the schedule, I should say. Yeah, man, come. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone come, drop us an email, drop me an email at ultrazillatoys@yahoo.com. Let me know what you want to do if you have something you wanted to do. But yeah, we got the kickoff, right? It's going to be on Steven's channel. I'll just guide you guys through this a little bit, let you guys a little bit more of a preview besides of what we got going on. Super Mario Zilla is here just in time. I was just about to say his name. Super Mario Zilla is going to be doing a creepiest kaiju countdown. Super Mario Zilla, you wanna tell folks in the chat a little bit more about that? You go right ahead. Scorpio Scissors got he's going to be doing a lot of he's going to be doing 3 as of right now. And this is wrong. My apologies. Actually, I forgot to save this. So this is wrong, but let me delete that. He's going to be doing 3 separate reviews of Ultra Kaiju. So 2 SHFs and then a DX one. DX Tyrant is the last one. So that's going to be really, really cool. Steven's got a ton of reviews all over the place, including some dinosaur stuff, a lot of D for Reals. It's going to be awesome. All the recent D for Reals he's going to be reviewing next weekend. And a really, really cool review that I'm looking forward to because he's shown me pics of these. Some old classic Mattel Yu-Gi-Oh! Kaiju, and I'm looking forward to seeing that. Super Mario Zilla has also got some reviews as well with the SH Monstros G62, the NECA NES Godzilla, and then he's going to be reviewing the Monster of Monsters game. So a little bit of video game stuff. You've known my stuff. I told you Figure Mania show is going to be doing some toy photography stuff. It's going to be very, very awesome. A lot of really cool kaiju content coming up. So that's the stuff that we got going on so far. Basically, Super Mario Zilla is going to go over mostly opinionated list of kaiju that he thinks are personally the creepiest designs, which I think is very, very, very cool. Good night, Chris. Thank you for coming. SH Monster Arts indeed made a King Kong figure. They made the 05 Kong, but I would like to see them do more Kongs. I would like to say for them to do the classic King Kong, 1933. That would be amazing. Very cool. Oh, Godzilla Channel has an Alien versus the Thing animation ready to go. That sounds awesome, man. I like to hear that, and that's some different content. I do think, those are monsters, and kaiju are strange beasts, right? So it doesn't necessarily have to be something large, you know, you just got to get into the theme and think about it. I think it's a lot of cool stuff, but we already got a lot of cool content here. Again, I said I'm hosting a a live Halloween party type of deal. Super Mariozilla is gonna be part of that, I think, right? And Luminous might be coming by, and whatever other guests. Hopefully Scorpio, if he's not working. Well, he will be working, I think, but hopefully he'll stop by, and Steven, of course, and some other folks. It's going to be a lot of fun. So that's going to be on Saturday night. It's going to be like our closing party, but more Halloween-y. And then Kaiju Live, who's a great auction show, if you don't know them, is going to be doing their regular auction show, which is really cool. Like I said earlier tonight, it's kind of like, you know, hey, this is our final event. It's kind of like you're going through the gift shop of CyberKaiju and go get yourself something cool. Come hang out there a little bit too. It's going to be fun. And there might be another live stream. I have a couple of things coming in next week that I'm probably gonna like hold off. I got a big box of HLJ stuff coming. That's half of it is Kaiju. So I'll probably do a live stream at some point during the weekend, like a coffee and Kaiju type of deal, like I did last time, like an early morning thing, maybe Saturday, maybe Sunday, probably Saturday, 10 a.m. So I probably do that because my only content Saturday so far is that. Although, like, I have one last review to schedule someplace on here. Probably one of these like more open slots just to fill up the day a little bit, depending on, you know, the output and the outpouring I get from other folks that want to do this stuff and want to get on the official schedule. Now, what does getting on the official schedule do for you guys? Because like we've said, all you got to do is hashtag your content CyberKaiju and you're cool. You're in. You know, people can search for it, and when they search for CyberKaiju, they will see your content as well as our content. But if you get in touch with us and try to work out getting on this schedule at some point during the weekend, the only thing we ask you to do is make your video a premiere, and therefore we could like promote it. That's what being on a schedule really means. We will promote the video. You are on the official schedule. And, you know, we will, as many of us as can be, we will try to come and, as a community does, support each other in those premieres, in these chats like you see here. That's what's cool about getting on the schedule, that I think is cool about getting on the schedule. So, again, message me on Facebook or ultrazillatoys@yahoo.com. And I'll, you know, help you through. If you need help, you know, with some of your content, you have an idea, but you don't know how to do it. Maybe I can help you in some way, walk you through your idea, whatever, you know, like, and it, again, this is very toy centric here, the schedule, but it does not have to be about toys at all. And we actually prefer more people not doing toys that are still out there doing stuff, because there's already so much toy content. But if you do toys, Kaiju toys, and you want to be part of it, cool as well. There was so many folks that did awesome toy stuff last time too, that we haven't heard from yet this time. And I want them to be part of it. Steven is here. What's up, Steven? Hi. Hey, dog. So I was just going over the schedule a little bit, what we got so far, you know, and showing folks there's a lot of holes that they could be part of the schedule with, you know, and I would love to see more folks join up with us. And Mason would love if Shima did a Kaiser Ghidorah. I hear you, man. That would be a huge, huge piece, and I would venture a guess one of the most expensive pieces that they would probably do, because it's just, think about how big that thing was in movie against Final Goji, and yeah, that thing would be tremendous for sure. So I don't know about that. I think it'll be cool, but I don't know if that's something that's a good idea, because it's just gonna be so expensive, and I think it would just price people out, you know. Like I just don't see how it could be so expensive. I mean, how a lot of people would jump on and buy it, but you never know. All right, guys. I think that's gonna be it at this point. But let me take a drink and decide. See if anybody. Yeah, I hear you, man. Join up with the Cyber Kaiju Legion here. I don't know why I call this that, but hey, whatevs. Yeah, come aboard. We got holes here, so don't be intimidated. Plenty of spaces for your content to go in. We'd love to see you be a part of CyberKaiju, Terror of CyberKaiju, our second go around here. It would be a very, very, very cool if you would. Yeah, because I'm having a good time working on my videos. I know the guys are working on their videos, and a lot of cool stuff gonna be happening. So yeah, it'd be awesome to see. All right, guys. And if there's no other questions about anything, I think I'm going to end it here. We've looked at my haul. I've talked about all kinds of wacky things. And, it's part of the vlog part of this. And I hope I've answered some questions about what, like, Cyber Kaiju is, more in depth and, like, what you can do. You can do anything and, where you can get in touch with us. Steven, do you have the actual Cyber Kaiju email that you could pop into the chat? Because I completely blanked on what it is. I've been giving out my Ultrazilla toys email all night because I can't remember what that one is. I think it's Cyber Kaiju email at something. Gmail? Is it Gmail? Let me know. Pop that in if you can. But yeah, guys, I really appreciate everybody joining in here. And again, after this, please go check out the other video that went up tonight. By mistake, I put up another video. It's supposed to go up tomorrow night, and I messed up my own schedule. And it is related. It is a organizing Ultrazilla's toys, where I organize my SH Monster Art shelf. So stuff you're gonna want to see. So jump onto that video. Go check it out. CyberKaiju email at gmail.com. It is what I thought it was. So there you have it, guys. I'm going to leave that up on the screen for a few seconds there. That is the email. You can get in touch with Steven on to get the, all the like graphics and stuff, the logo, the official logo of CyberKaiju, all that stuff you can get from him to put on your like thumbnails or whatever you want to do, or within your videos. However you want to do it, it's all available for you to do. So at that email address. But again, message me. I saw somebody message me earlier. Gadzip messaged me about it, and I will answer that email as soon as I can. All right, guys, that is it for tonight. Again, thank you for joining the stream. I had a good time talking to all of you. Get your Cyber Kaiju stuff ready. I am going to continue to do so. Go check out my Organizing Ultrazilla's toys with SH Monster Arts. And yeah, check out all of us, or I'm sicking fake Super Arizona on all of you. You don't want that to happen. That's scary stuff. Till next time.